Now listen, I am no stranger to doing a repetitive exercise like a squat. You know, I will squat over and over, but a lot of times this gets boring because it's the same thing over and over. So sometimes what I like to do is, if I'm gonna do squats, I go, okay, I'll do one squat here, one squat here, one squat over here. Move around a little. Change the width of my feet. The word escaped me for a second. Maybe the feet are not parallel. Maybe that I get a little thing going like this. You know, a little chain. Maybe you do little. Maybe I go way down. I hang out here for a second, then I pop back up. Change it up. Maybe I lunge all of a sudden. Whoa. Hey. Whoa. Uh-oh. Now I'm down and I'm, so a lot of times when I tell people I'm more of a movement type guy, sometimes this is what I'm talking about. Instead of just repeating the same exercise, it's more about moving around a little bit. But really what it comes down to is actually moving somewhere else. After I've annihilated the lower half, I like to do the upper region. And one of my favorite pieces of equipment to use for that is some kind of a bar. Now, of course, a lot of people hop on something like this and crank out pull-ups over and over. Again, sometimes I get bored of that. So I'll do a pull-up, and then maybe I'll switch the grip, go over to the side here, pull my feet up, grab a hold of that. I'll just reach it on down, going a little bit this way. Lower myself down slowly. Maybe I pop myself up here, hang for a minute, and then whoa, right on up, swing it around. Movement, different movements, getting out of the boring, repetitive type of thing. See where I'm going with this? I know a lot of people are much more comfortable with having a very specific plan, a specific exercise, and you do it a certain amount of times, you do the next one and the next one. You need something, a plan, something to follow along. But my goal here is to inspire people to try to get away from that sometimes, especially if you're not a workout person. Some people love that stuff. That's great. Keep doing it if it's working for you. But if you hate working out, if you hate going to the gym and repeating the same thing to feel that burn, and not everybody's into that. So something as simple as, coming outside, you have something heavy, it's a stone, it could be anything. You can just come out here, make sure, you always gotta make sure you have the good, proper biomechanics, but you can just do a deadlift, bring it on up. Now you have something heavy. Something you can't really do with the gym is take that heavy thing and go for a little walk. Woo! And after after you're kind of maxed out here, take that heavy thing. Something else you can't usually do with the gym is throw it. And throwing things is fun. And another thing I like to do is go for a little adventure walk. So you go out into the woods, get the hell off the trail because that's all been cleared for you, and come out into the bush, and suddenly you got to slow down a little, and you got to duck, and you got to move a little bit differently. You got to bend and twist and flow through the brush. Sometimes you can find things to jump up on, jump over, crawl under, all sorts of things. And this is much more effective than just going for kind of like a regular walk. Those are fine too, but if you really want to make it count, go on an adventure walk. You might even make some cool discoveries. Ooh. And if you really want to get more into this movement-based type of fitness, the best thing you can do is set up an area where you have obstacles that you can use, things that you can balance on. Woo! Heavy things that you can lift and carry and throw. That one's a little dirty. And get dirty. Have fun. Don't be so like, oh, I need to be in the clean, air-conditioned gym. No. Come out in the sunshine. Now, of course, not everybody has, an outdoor area that they can set up things to climb on and things to jump over. So you might have to get a little creative on your indoor area. And that's where this part comes in. So yeah, not everybody has a yard. If you do, might just be some boring ass patch of grass with nothing else really going on. Maybe you live in one of those neighborhoods where you're not allowed to like have fun stuff and there's rules. Well, that's when you gotta do stuff on the indoors. And you gotta let go of like, this is the way a house is supposed to look. This is appropriate, this is not. That's bullshit, okay? Because I wanted a house that has stuff that encourages movement. So I took it upon myself to build these monkey bars in my hallway. I just thought of it one day, how perfectly monkey bars would go. And they kind of blend in nicely, and they're fun. We use them all the time. Sometimes we monkey bar. Sometimes we just hang. You could do pull-ups, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, I got a little plant between my toes. That happens when you're barefoot out there. But it's really, it's not always, again, about, okay, I'm doing my workout for an hour. No, it's, I'm going to the bathroom. And then you go to the bathroom. And you bang into the door. And it's just, suddenly you're moving more throughout the day. So I hope that this is reaching someone and inspiring at least like one person to change a little bit for the better. That would be awesome. That's my goal here. That's really it. Plus it's just like fun making these little videos. I'm gonna go bring this guy back outside. Mistletoe, mwah.